Hey, it's Ryan Hall with West River Realty here in Rapid City. I want to talk a little bit about is now a good time to buy in 2025. So this video will be a little bit longer. I've got notes here. You'll see me looking down. I want to make sure I hit all the points I wanted to talk about, but let's just start it off with yes. Yes, it's a good time to buy. It's almost always a good time to buy because I found so many people who waited to buy, regretted not buying. But let's hit some points. Let's talk about it. Number one, home prices have stabilized. We're seeing prices go up a little bit right now. I just did an update video. We're seeing the average price go up a little bit. I think this has to do with interest rates. I think this has to do with school, people being established in school. So we're after the slump that we get as people come back from back to school. And as we get into the fall and winter, we see more and more people starting to look. Usually things slow down when it snows because people don't want to move in the snow, but they have to sometimes. Home prices have stabilized, and that's really good news because it means we're not seeing this meteoric rise in prices like we were in 2020 and 2021, where people were just offering briefcases of cash to get a house, whether it was worth it or not. I mean, the number of houses we sold that people said, I don't care if it doesn't appraise, I'll pay for it. It's just madness because now they're in a house that maybe isn't worth what they paid for because they way overpaid just to get a house. Inventory is up. We've got 30% more inventory right now than we have in the past. We're seeing more sales presently, but we have more inventory than we've had over the last year. So the reality is there's a lot to choose from. I'm finding a lot of buyers are able to be more choosy because there's so much inventory on the market. They can take their time and look. Obviously, you find something priced perfectly, jump on it if someone prices it for the market. But a lot of houses out there are sitting right now. It wasn't too long ago, 2 months ago, average time on market was 80 some days. Right now we're at about 50 days average time on market. So still sitting for 2 months, so it means that there's a lot of inventory that's rotating through. I know it's weird to think about houses as inventory, but these are the words we have to use when we talk about data. But you can actually take your time. You can go through a house, and even as I've had some clients do, go through a house, think on it, and go through it again the next day to make sure that, hey, once you've stepped away from it and thought about it, is it really what you want? And you can go back through it and double check. Sometimes it's a no. Sometimes you forget things about the house, and sometimes you go in and you go, oh, I was pleasantly surprised. I forgot about that. But yeah, this is the house. So right now you can take your time as a buyer. Long-term value growth remains strong. Average appreciation in Rapid City has always been 3 to 4%. It continues to be 3 to 4%. Even as we saw the spike in 2020 and then things settling down, we're still seeing an average appreciation of 3 to 4%. I think it's 2.3% year over year this year. That has not changed. It means that your price appreciation still has a upward trajectory. We are seeing the market continue to grow here. Interest rates are higher right now, but they won't be higher forever. You'll hear a lot of people in the industry say, date the rate, marry the home. I used to hate this phrase. I thought it was silly, but I've grown to like it because I myself have done this, where I buy a home at a higher interest rate and then refi. I've known a lot of other people who have done the same thing. And they end up in the home that they wanted. And yes, they may have paid a little bit more for it in the short term as far as their monthly payment, but they can refi to a lower monthly payment down the road. And in the end, they're still in the home that fit well for them, their family, their lifestyle, whatever it is they wanted. And they're able to, again, refi down to a lower payment as interest rates come down. Do we think we'll see 2% rates? Not if anybody's being honest with you. The 2% rates was a once in a lifetime historic thing. If we see it again, it means that there's spells something weird on the horizon. But seeing 4 to 5% rates, I mean, that happened in the 2000s, into the 2010s. And again, after the crash, we saw the same thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw rates coming back down into a more manageable number for the average person to buy. Ultimately, I said it in the beginning of the video, is now a good time to buy? Yes, it's a good time to buy. You should buy a house if you're interested in buying a house or if you're ready to buy a house. I feel like every buyer I meet that puts it off regrets it, whether it's because the interest rates went up or whether it's because as interest rates come down, prices go up, so they still end up paying more for that house, or whether it's because they sat for maybe a couple of years and now they can't afford a house like the one they could have afforded a couple of years ago. That really sucks to see. I have some friends who have done that, who have held off on buying, said we'll wait the market out, we'll wait till interest rates come down, and then 2 years go by and they're sitting there going, well, now we can't buy as much house as we want because the price has gone up as interest rates have gone down, and the appreciation of the market and the demand on the market has caused prices to rise. Well, now the house that would have fit them really well if they would have bought 2 years ago, they can't get that and are now looking at maybe less of a house or are feeling very trapped in their current living situation because they don't feel like they can get what they want for the money they have. I hate seeing that. I don't want to see you do the same thing. So it's a good time to look and try to find the right thing and try to make the numbers work. And if you get a good lender and a good agent, you'll be able to do that. So yes, it's a good time to buy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send an email, whatever. Reach out. Let's chat. Let's chat about what you're looking for.